Sports betting in general, just it's interesting.
Yeah, it is, man. But yeah, dude, if I could be in Back to the Future, get the almanac like Back to the Future for just oh, sweet Jesus.
Everyone could be millionaires at this point.
Man,
we would all be millionaires. That'd be great.
The minute that they invent the minute they find something like the DeLorean and a time machine, let me get it. It's over. It's over. Oh boy. But good evening, folks, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages. Welcome to tonight's episode of the Run Gun Podcast. I'm JPeeps.
I'm Mr. Sassor. This is season 11, episode 24. The Superbowl stage is set.
Yes. I was at first I had to check. I was like, dang it, I'll get my grammar wrong, but it's good. But yeah, Ace will probably be on. Also want to thank Ace for joining me last night. Rattler Roundup podcast was fantastic for coming back for the first episode and everything. So it went on with a bang. Was happy to see that. Appreciate man coming on. He might come on again this evening too and join us as well. So we'll see what happens. Also, 9 o'clock, I'll be on ONG Strike Zone tonight with Kelvin, Brian, everybody, and chopping it up with them as well. But, tonight we got a lot of good stuff here as well, too. So, we're going to get into it. We're going to talk about the Super Bowl matchup, a couple of clips again to tickle Mr. Sasser's fancy.
Hopefully some of those ones by Riot Comedy or whatever it is, that weird animated one. With remember you showed me the Miami Dolphins one with Mike McDonald and Tua.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
That animation's great. Yeah.
Also, should there be an owner that gets into the Pro Football Hall of Fame?
Ooh.
It's only fair. You'll see. But it's going to be on the other side of the intro. So don't go nowhere. Get comfortable. It's going to be a long night.
Get some soup because it's cold. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's literally as the second blizzard or the second ice age happens right outside of our houses.
Cue snowstorm.
Oof. Yeah. Here we go. Let's do it.
Hey, this is JP.
This is Ace.
This is Dalton.
And you are listening to
the Run and Gun Podcast.
All right. So, where do we begin? Oh, well, we do have our Super Bowl matchup, but I guess first, obviously, because I teased it before the intro ran, is there an owner that should be in the Pro Football Hall of Fame?
Maybe him. Maybe. I don't know.
I'm gonna show you another stat that's gonna say he definitely should. You ready?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's the Patriots owner. I mean, I think so. I mean,
so before Robert Kraft, and what I'm gonna be on and everyone knows this. Before Robert Kraft, that city was strictly the Boston Celtics. Nothing else. Even the Red Sox, not worthy.
Yeah.
One AFC Championship game appearance that came against Dan Marino and the Dolphins down in Miami back in '85. That was actually the one that was. And the funny thing is, that was the year the Dolphins and the Bears were supposed to play each other in the Super Bowl. The Dolphins were the only team to beat the '85 Bears that season.
Damn.
You get a shot to play them again in the Super Bowl in New Orleans, and then you lose to the New England Patriots of all people. So then the Patriots go, and the Patriots get absolutely destroyed by the Bears. That's their one Super Bowl appearance in '85. 0 Super Bowl wins. 1994, Robert Kraft buys the team.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, 96, 2 years later, 96, they're in the Super Bowl. They play against Brett Favre and the Packers. They lose. So it's like, okay, they're 0 for 2 in Super Bowls now. What do we do? And then, of course, again, now since buying the Patriots, 15 AFC Championship game appearances, 11 AFC Championship game wins, 11 Super Bowl appearances as of next Sunday. It'll be 11. 6 Super Bowl wins. They'll be going for their 7th. They've only lost in the Super Bowl to the Eagles and the Giants twice in the time since buying the Patriots.
Yeah.
Oh, well, and the Packers.
Yeah, I think he definitely deserves it. I actually, gosh, okay, so 11 Super Bowls. Of course, of those 11 Super Bowls, 6 were Brady. Championship 6 were Brady, right? 7 AFC championships? I don't even know.
15 AFC Championship game appearances. 14 of those were Tom Brady.
14, okay.
Because the last one was Drake May, and then 11 AFC Championship wins. 10 of those were Tom Brady. The one recently here was, my bad. 13 of those AFC Championship game appearances were Tom Brady. One of them was Drew Bledsoe. One of them was Drake May. And then the 11 AFC Championship wins, one of those was Drew Bledsoe in '96, and then this year, Drake May.
Okay.
And then the 6 Super Bowl wins, those are all Tom Brady.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Robert Kraft deserves it. I mean, it's like taking it's like even like if you go back and again, don't want to compare team to one team to another team. It's like how like
no, go ahead.
It's like how like the Cowboys like in the 80s and 90s were like the it factor. And since then, obviously, the Patriots became the it factor since Robert Kraft. So
my thing is this:
taking a losing list team like Indiana or something, and then like turning it all around.
Yeah, no, for real. Because and then
and all these,
everyone in Boston knows it too. They're like, dude, like they said it when Tom Brady left. Oh, thank you, Tommy, for so many memories and stuff. But we have to be real here. Before the Patriots got good and before Robert Kraft bought the team, let's face facts. This city was a Boston Celtics type town. That's what the city was.
And more Red Sox too, if anything. Definitely.
If anything, recently they just like.
But no.
I look at it like this. Because you know what? Let's be politically correct here. Because I like to tell the truth here.
Same.
Boston Red Sox. Let's look at this. So what were the Boston Red Sox before Big Papi? So
before Big Papi, they were
So the Boston Red Sox have 9 World Series. From 1903 to 1918, they won 5 World Series. They won 5.
Okay.
Ever since then, from 2000, between 1918 to 2000, from 1919 to 2003, the Red Sox didn't do anything. They didn't. They appeared in that time period. They appeared in 4 World Series, and they lost every time. So So we got to think about it. Before Robert Kraft and Tom Brady and Bill Belichick, Celtics, Red Sox, Patriots.
Yeah.
Hell, I'd probably put the University of Massachusetts somewhere in between. At that point, in between the Red Sox and the Patriots.
I would even put the Bruins even up there too as well.
Oh yeah,
somewhere in the mix, like it's interesting when you go back in time and like you say, like you compare like all these teams like across all the different sports, and it's like, how do some do so well in certain eras, like the 80s and like the 70s and 80s, where it's like the takeover for like the Celtics. That's when the Celtics won the most division titles, the most conference titles, championships. Lakers, they all went back and forth, while the Patriots were probably one of the suckiest teams back then. But now it's like, since Robert Kraft, I think he definitely he deserves that more than ever.
I'll go one even further here. So as far as Stanley Cups goes for the Boston Bruins, in that time from 1919 to 2003, the Boston Bruins won the cup in 1928, won the cup in 1938, won the cup in 1940, won the cup in 1969, won the cup in 1971. They won 5 Stanley Cups in that time period. Their most recent one was 2010.
2010, yeah.
They ain't done nothing since.
Yeah.
They won the conference championship twice, but they lost in the Stanley Cups both times.
Yep.
So, yeah, man. Honestly, I think he definitely should be in there. But now that brings up the next question here. Will the Patriots become the first franchise to win 7 Super Bowls? This is they have a chance. Well, I mean, they've had so many chances to pass Pittsburgh, honestly. If we're being honest, they could have passed Pittsburgh a long time ago, but Eli Manning twice happened, Nick Foles happened,
Yeah.
And then, of course, I mean, Peyton stopped him twice from getting there, or 3 times from getting there.
Man, I don't know. I kind of believe I'm on the Pope side and the Seahawks side right now.
Oh my gosh! You know what? That's crazy. You say that. You've been doing better than Ace as far as leading into the next thing.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like, that's the thing that you saw on social media. That's the first thing that popped up on my social media. I was like, new Pope elected. They made the Super Bowl. They won the Super Bowl that year.
Now, I will say, 2005, they didn't win the Super Bowl.
Oh, they didn't?
They lost to the Steelers. That was when the Steelers won their 5th.
Oh, okay.
Because that was the year the Super Bowl went to Detroit, and they played the Steelers. I was rooting so hard for the Seahawks in that game too. And Pittsburgh, that was Jerome Bettis' like retirement game.
Okay.
And because I mean, like the Seahawks had like Matt Hasselbeck, they had Sean Alexander. I think like 50 or 70-year-old Jerry Rice was playing too. I don't think he was. I think I'm exaggerating that. But he did play for the Seahawks around that time too. And Jerry Rice was like past his prime, but still like routing up people. But this is ironic though.
Yeah.
This is crazy. This is absolutely.
I don't know. I mean, looking at that game against the Rams, I mean, both quarterbacks, phenomenal performance by both. I think, and remember whether if this is the next segue into it or not, but I think Matt Stafford deserves the MVP for sure. But
100%. I don't have a segue for that.
As far as Seahawks and Patriots go, that's going to be a great. I feel like it's going to be a shootout. Again, I know you have some like pretty gnarly injuries. Zach Charbonnet's out, I think, still, right? And I don't know who else is out and stuff, but I feel like it's going to be like a very tight defensive battle. I feel like it's going to be a very, very defensive battle between these teams.
So, what I will bring up, because I don't have anything else for that, I will bring up this right here, the Patriots' schedule, and my God, they've been like ripping this to shreds because it is true. I mean,
that is true. It's like okay.
Like Pete Carroll fired, Mike McDaniel fired,
Weird.
um,
Parted ways.
Mike Tomlin decided to step down. Dave Canales won the NFC South. Sean McDermott fired. Whoever, what's his name? Kellen Moore not fired. He's going into his second year. You know, I think it was Brian Callahan who was the coach of the Titans.
Yeah.
He was fired. Yeah. Kevin Stefanski fired. Gets recycled to Atlanta, where he's basically going to turn the Atlanta Falcons into the Cleveland Browns. And then Radio Raheem gets fired. The Bucks fired their special teams coordinator, and they fired Grizzy. And then, of course, the OC and DC get fired, and you know, Aaron Glenn can't find anybody that wants that job because that job is just as much of a dumpster fire as the Browns' job. Zach Taylor manages to be the only coach in the AFC North to not get fired, which I still think is crazy. And then you got Brian Daboll, who gets fired, and then he gets recycled. And then again, Sean McDermott fired. John Harbaugh, crazy, but he got fired.
Yep.
And then again, Aaron Glenn, nobody wants that job because they know he's going to probably get fired next year. Hate to say that about a black head coach. And then, of course, again, Mike McDaniel, fired. So it's like, did you really play a grueling gauntlet? None of these games were west of the Mississippi. They've only gone west of the Mississippi one time, and that was to play the Broncos.
Yeah. It's also, I'm going to look at, you're looking at their schedule. I'm going to look at those scores because I feel like some of those scores were probably closer than we think.
I think the Falcons beat them.
Let's see.
I think the Falcons beat them. Yeah, look at those scores. So what are you seeing? What are you seeing with the scores there?
Oops, I was going back to. I almost went back, scrolled too far back. Lost to the Raiders, won against the Dolphins.
Yeah.
Lost to the Steelers, won to the Panthers. Barely beat the Bills by 3.
I think they swept the Bills.
Wait, it was 23-20 in that score. Beat the Saints, beat the Titans. Browns beat them. 1 point by the Falcons. 1 point.
Oh, they beat the Falcons by 1 point. Or they lost by 1 point to the Falcons.
Beat them by 1 point. They beat them by 1 point to the Falcons. 24-23. Beat the Bucks 28-23.
I remember that.
Jets, the Bengals by 6. Cooked the Giants, and then the Bills beat the Patriots 35-31. Ravens 28-24 in favor of Patriots. Then they mollywopped the Jets
and destroyed the Dolphins.
Destroyed the Dolphins, and then from there on, you have the wild card divisional. Yeah. In total, it feels like it's I don't know. The Bills, the Ravens, the Steelers, that was like the closest games they have.
Yeah,
they're like nail biter games, you know.
We're gonna see just how good they are. We really are.
And I feel like, judging by that list of all the head coaches that were fired, I feel like you kind of said it about someone being recycled to the Falcons. I feel like that's going to be a lot that's going to be expected, I feel like, in the offseason. And maybe even some new people that we've never heard of, or some people that are coming from college, to give maybe the NFL a try. Who knows?
Dude, so far with all those coaches, you've seen John Gruden turn down the job. Somebody else turned down the Browns job. My God, it's nobody wants that Browns job. It's crazy.
Who would want the Browns? Who would want to work with the Jets? Who would want to work with someone like those teams? Like,
I guess we can also pull that up too. You know, like the NFL coaching jobs that are available. Like all these jobs have been filled. I feel like the Ravens could have done better, but we'll see. I do like the fact that honestly, I thought the Bengals should have fired Zach Taylor and went and got Joe Brady, but hey, that's a damn, it really be your own people.
But Mike McCarthy to follow in the shoes of Tomlin. I mean, that's such a weird.
I'm not optimistic about that one, honestly.
I'm not either.
It's and then the thing, who do you go get if you're the Raiders? Sean McDermott already said he's not coaching this year either. He said he's going to take a year off and weigh his options. Because if I'm being honest, I don't blame him because none of these 3 jobs are attractive.
No, I wouldn't be either. If I was Sean McDermott, I would say, you know what? Maybe the Ravens would be a good option. Maybe the Steelers would be a really good option. But those would be like my 2 choices.
The Steelers have to go. The Steelers need to go get a quarterback. But I think I did hear that I think they're sticking with Aaron Rodgers and them getting Mike McCarthy. Kind of just,
I don't know. It's just that big downgrade.
It is. God, it's just
with the New York and Harbaugh, it's like that's odd to me. That's weird.
It's funny you say that too about New York.
Just odd.
You notice something funny here?
3 players that were once at New York are now in the Super Bowl.
In the Super Bowl or have won the Super Bowl.
Or have won the Super Bowl, yeah.
Like it's just so the key is get out of New York and then what a journey for Sam Darnold too, Yeah.
Yeah. That weirdo and that clown in the background.
I'm telling you, this man got away from Todd Bowles, got bounced around.
Good job.
Found himself in a good situation with Mike McDonald in Seattle, and now he's playing for a Super Bowl. This man went from seeing ghosts, ironically, too, against the 6-0 Patriots in 2019. Tom Brady. This is Tom Brady's final year with the Patriots.
Oh, shoot.
This man was seeing ghosts. Admitted to it.
Yeah.
Now he's playing for a Super Bowl.
Was this the same game that Bill Belichick was trying to be like smart and devious about the like delay of game, offsides, to not give the ball back to the Patriots, like the Jets?
I
he
don't
found
know.
some loophole, and he's on the sideline. He's like trying to not smile, and he's like, like I'm not giving these guys the ball back. It's like 10 minutes left in the 4th quarter, like 9 minutes.
I am not sure.
Yeah, it's an interesting play. Look it up on YouTube. They do like a delay of game, then they do an offside, then they do a delay, and then it's an offside.
I wanted to show this too because honestly, I think it's safe to say this was Sam Darnold that night.
SpongeBob! There's a bomb strapped to my chest!
That's never not going to be funny.
Oh my god, I love it.
There's a bomb strapped to my chest.
They're both going to be dropping bombs on Super Bowl night. I feel like both Darnold and Drake May.
And speaking of Super Bowls, when somebody pointed this out too with the AFC West,
4 Super Bowls, 3 Super Bowls, 3 alt uniforms. So what I'm trying to get at is that with Chargers, they have so many alternative uniforms that that's all they have.
Yeah, they've never won a Super Bowl. They've been, but they've never won.
So it's like the Ducks, Oregon Ducks.
Yeah, it's like when you put it that way, it's like Oregon, it's like Bethune-Cookman. Like, well, I don't know about Bethune anymore, but
look at this new spanking new uniform. Look how swagged out it is.
But
By the way,
the
we still have collecting dust.
Again, literally, it's like Oregon, a million different uniform combinations, 0 national titles.
Yeah. It's like just stick to one or two.
That's what I'm telling you. Like, dude, no, the Chargers. But I will say, I'm gonna be honest. The Chargers would have won a Super Bowl by now if Phillip Rivers came along in this era. I feel like Phillip Rivers came along in the wrong era.
That's true.
Good evening, sir. You know who that is, Mr. Sassor.
Yes, I do.
But yeah, I feel like if Phillip Rivers played like today versus back when with Brady and Manning and Roethlisberger and having to go through a gauntlet of the AFC, I think in this day and age, I think he'd definitely have a ring.
I feel like a lot of those guys would in this day and age.
Oh yeah, I think Joe Flacco would probably have more. I think who else?
Roethlisberger probably would have one or two more.
Yeah, Roethlisberger probably have one or two more versus just having two. I think Dan Marino would have like probably four if he played in this era, honestly.
Yeah.
So I think, and honestly too, like a lot of people say like, oh, like, you know, John Elway's like 2-5 in Super Bowls or something of that crazy number. But it's like, yeah, I think, dude, he played against some dominant teams in his era. Like he played against the Giants. He played against the Redskins. Like he went against some dogs. Oh, and he went against the 49ers.
Yep.
Like he went against some pretty stout teams. So it's hard to win those. Plus, and then he went against the Legion of Boom as like the GM. So, you know, it happens.
Yeah.
Also, too, a couple of numbers here for the Super Bowl. Guess who leads the way?
Super Bowl rosters by high school football states. So this is when they were in high school. In terms of, well, damn. Who's this? I'm trying to look at their faces and be like, okay, he's from Florida. I want to say it's.
Well, I'll tell you now, Terrell Jennings is from Florida, so he counts as like one of the 20 from the state of Florida.
I want to say Travion Henderson.
Travion Henderson. You know what? Ohio State does recruit Florida very well, so he.
Yeah, I want to say it's Travion. If not,
so
I think it's Jackson, but JSN.
Travion Henderson is from Virginia. He's one of the 2 players from Virginia in the Super Bowl.
Dang. Okay.
And then Drake May's from North Carolina, so he's one of the 10. Let's see. And then Jackson Smith and Jigba is from Texas, so he's one of 18 from Texas playing in the Super Bowl. And then Sam Darnold, I believe, is actually from California.
Yeah, Capistrano.
Because I know he went to USC. He's from Dana Point, California. Wow, he's actually the same age as me.
Damn, he's young.
Yeah, him and Baker, like, dude. And that's
the other thing too. Drake May being 23, goddamn,
puts into perspective how much pressure is on these guys at such a young age.
Yeah,
it really does.
Not even just in football, but just across all sports. Everyone's getting like younger and younger, like 18, 19. Like again, I didn't know Malachi Tony was 18 years old. I thought the dude was 20 at least. 21.
Yeah, dude,
that shocked me. I was like, damn, you are a freshman and you're putting up these numbers, these stats. Like, you got a long way to go.
He was just in high school last year. I think he was actually supposed to be a senior this year.
Yeah.
And he's a freshman in college in Miami.
Yeah. Like, dude, you got a long way to go, but you're going to go places. But I still think with his height and how small he is, I don't think he's going to last that long in NFL.
I think, well, the thing is he was only a freshman, so I mean he's got time to develop, put muscle on. He's got
to look a little bit more like Mark Fletcher. He's got to be stockier.
As a wide receiver, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say so. I think he needs to be more. He needs to bulk up more if he's going to take hits because he put the ball on the ground and risked it too many times, especially in the playoff.
Yeah.
But I do think that he has a lot of high potential. I think he'll only get better.
Yeah.
And then also too, we got to point out the obvious with the Falcons here. The Pats really lost a Super Bowl, won a Super Bowl. Brady retired, replaced him. Bill retired. Drake May and got back to the Super Bowl. Drafted Drake May and got back to the Super Bowl before the Falcons had another winning season.
Womp womp. That's literally the Falcons.
Crazy.
It's just a womp womp for the Falcons. I don't know if you blame staffing, if you blame players or coaching. I don't know. I think it's a little bit of everything, but
I thought 2016 was really the best shot. They had everything they needed. They had Mohamed Sanu. They had Julio Jones, Matt Ryan. They had everything. They had Tevin Coleman, Devontae Freeman. Like they were stacked. They had Keanu Neal, like a rookie right out of Florida playing safety. Like you had Deion Jones. Like
just don't know how you blow a 28-3 lead. I just don't get it. Like I keep looking back at that clip and I'm like, how do teams like not just that, but like that's a perfect example, but just other teams, it's like, how do you blow a massive lead like this?
It's funny, Dalton, because you know what? You just led to another point.
Oh my God, look at me.
So,
I'm reading your predictions.
You really are. I don't know.
The next one.
I don't know how you and Ace do it. You guys must like get together beforehand and do this. Like, it puts into perspective here. Like, I always think that I go back to the script. The Chiefs and the Patriots have played in 9 out of the last 10 Super Bowls as the AFC champs. That one team was the Bengals in 21. Yeah. Joe Burrow. 6 different NFC teams have been in the Super Bowl since 2016. So, what am I saying? I said it earlier today in the group chat. You know, the AFC has had the same consistent 2 teams like for the last 10 years.
10 years, yeah.
And ironically enough, like it's split like 5-4, I think it is in that time period.
Mm-hmm.
Because this year is like the 10th year. So it's like, okay, you know, I understand the script writers don't want to see the NFC or the AFC one side just absolutely dominate because we went through that in the from the mid 80s all the way to the end of the 90s. Because it started with the 49ers dynasty, and then you had like the Cowboys dynasty, and then you had all these other teams winning it in between there, like the Redskins, the Giants. Who else? Jeez, the Bears won it. Like you had all these different teams like just winning Super Bowls and stuff. So I can understand why the script writers may not want that to happen.
Yeah,
but it's just interesting.
At the same time, it's like, how long before one of these 2 dynasties eventually kind of like just, and maybe it's an NFC dynasty because like when was the last time when it wasn't it? Was it like the Cowboys that was like the NFC dynasty?
The Cowboys were the last. The Cowboys were the last NFC dynasty, but that was before. I want to say before the salary cap.
Yeah.
Because let me see. Let me actually look that up to be sure. What's the salary cap? Yep.
So other than that, I feel like it's always been like a player dynasty. You know, like
see, so here it is right here. The NFL salary cap was implemented in 1994. So it was introduced as part of the 93 collective bargaining agreement, or the CBA, between the NFL and the Players Association. The 1994 season was the first year the cap was enforced. So, I mean, the cap was really created to stop dynasties from happening, but then people learned, these GMs and stuff learned how to manage the money, especially the Patriots. And what the Cowboys were able to do back then was they were able to pay top price for all these players. Like you paid You paid top dollar for Dion. You were already paying for Emmitt Smith's contract, Michael Irvin's contract, and then you were also able to go get Charles Haley from San Francisco. Then you paid Troy Aikman, and like you're paying all these top tier guys. So it's like, yeah, you had no salary cap. So imagine if the salary cap had never been implemented, how many Dallas could have won. And if they had just stayed healthy too, how many they could have won.
Yeah.
And then think about it like this too. Imagine if there still was no salary cap. Imagine what the Patriots could have done.
I feel like almost all the teams, it would have been just absolute powerhouses. It'd be everyone fighting for a spot.
Exactly.
No, we're in the wild card. No, we're in the championship.
Because back then, most people, they were trying to get to Dallas and go win a championship. Imagine now if we had no salary cap, everybody trying to get to New England to go play for a Super Bowl.
New England Chiefs, like, well, yeah, anybody else, like, yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, like, it puts it into perspective now. It's like if you watch Raise the Flags, the documentary for the Bucks, Jason Light will tell you, we had to turn down players from coming to us because we couldn't afford them. Because again, salary cap. Imagine if the Bucks could have just taken whoever they wanted to with no salary cap when Tom Brady came here.
That would have been
probably three-peat.
Yeah.
It would have been a freaking movie.
Yeah.
So it's adds up. And then speaking of a salary cap, this is actually what the salary cap looks like going into this offseason.
Oh, look at the Titans. Look at that. You guys better bank on some good players.
But you know what's funny?
They better bank on some really good, like, start headhunting for like someone like the best running backs, your wide receivers, some tight ends. That's what you need. Cam Ward.
The funny part about it is,
what's that?
No, I was gonna say, like, those two teams played for the last time they both played in the AFC Championship was against each other. I want to say no. The Titans have been back before. They've been back before that, but the last time they played each other in the AFC Championship, 2002.
Damn.
Yeah, I know. And right now they have the most money. Like, you have no excuse to not spend and go get the quality talent you need, because New England turned it around. Just they had the highest salary cap, or one of the like top 5 highest salary caps in the league last offseason. Spent money, got the guys they needed, and then look at them. Now they're in the Super Bowl. There's no excuse now as to why the Titans or the Raiders can't do it, especially with Tom Brady and John Spytek.
Yeah. And if you say, oh, wow, Fernando's killing it out there as the Raiders, he wins like maybe the first 3 or 4 games. Like, Tom Brady's got to be like, hey, we got to keep this kid.
Oh, yeah. Dude,
I think to me, like, if I'm even Fernando or anybody, like, if I'm a quarterback and I'm studying under Brady, I'm be like, oh, shit, I want to stay as much as possible. I don't want to move anywhere. I will gladly work at the Raiders.
And then also, too, this tells me, looking at the Buffalo Bills situation, this tells me, like, I think Keon Coleman's going to probably get, like, traded or something, kind of free up the cap.
Yeah. I don't know what Chicago could do as well, but
I mean, yeah.
With the Chiefs, and with Chiefs being in the bottom, I mean, obviously.
Patrick Mahomes' contract is eating that up.
Yeah, it's Patrick Mahomes and Kelsey. So you can rely on maybe Kelsey to finally retire. I think he's going to go quietly.
Yeah, I think he might too. I was going to say, because it's been too quiet out of New England. Or not out of New England, but it's been too quiet out of Kansas City right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he's going to go quietly in the dark. And then, we're just not going to – everyone's going to be like, oh, he retired?
And then Ace was telling me last night, I think, like, DeMario Davis isn't going to resign with the Saints, which I think, he's paid his dues. Go chase a ring somewhere else.
Yeah.
And then, geez, like, the Lions, dude, like, golly. It's crazy. It's crazy how this works out. And then Seattle, they have a chance to really get good again. $77 million.
Well, I don't know where you have that at,
$38 million.
Shit. He could
Like, look
easily.
at the Rams.
I think Seattle could pick up 3 or 4 guys, and I think New England picks up two like very solid guys, maybe 3.
Do you realize like the entire NFC West is like all like well over the cap? Like,
Yeah,
like the most dominant conference, the most dominant division in football. And like the team with the least amount of money to spend has 27 million in salary cap.
mm-hmm.
And the team with like the most is 77 million. The Cardinals have room to spend. I don't know if they'll spend it wisely.
Probably not.
It's crazy.
Probably not.
Just crazy. That is insane. Wow.
Gotta look at your depth chart and say, like, okay, for each team, we gotta be like, okay, what do we really need? And then if you're the Titans and the Raiders, you're like, we got so much. What do we do?
Right.
You can be like, all right, let's re-sign these guys and let's pick up these guys.
And then, funny enough, too, speaking of wasting money, speaking of the 49ers, who have currently 27 million in salary cap. Look, 14 million of it is being eaten up by Brandon Ayuk, who didn't even play a single down this season.
Okay, yeah, you gotta trade him, get rid of him.
Something. Got to.
I think with George Kittle, I also think because he's there at the bottom of the totem pole, maybe you trade him for someone else.
I think he needs to retire.
You think so?
I think so.
This guy's not that old, is he?
He's not, but it's just, let's see.
He's 32.
He's 32. He was drafted in the 2017 draft. This will be year 9? 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. This will be year 10 coming up.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's got more behind him than he's got in front of him. And his body's slowly starting to break down. Plus they practice next to that little plant and stuff that like I guess the waves mess with them and cause injuries and stuff. So like John Lynch was talking about, we gotta look into this. And I'm like, yeah. But first, I'd cut the dead weight. I wouldn't even mess around with it. If whatever you got to swallow from his contract, you just got to swallow. I get rid of Brandon Ayuk. It's a waste of time. It's not worth it.
No.
Get rid of him.
Mm-hmm.
This man literally sat on his butt, collected a check every Friday. Like, come on.
Crazy.
Literally. Absolutely crazy. And then one other thing, too, we have the dates for the NFL coming up here. So the upcoming NFL dates are as follows. February 9th is the waiver period opens. February 17th to March 3rd is the tag window. So those that are on 4-year deals and you're considering trying to tag somebody, you have the option to tag them. March 9th through 11th is the early negotiating period. March 11th, the league year begins officially. So those guys that are free agents, their contracts ended. They're basically free to talk to whoever they want to. March 29th through April 1st is the annual league meeting. April 17th, restricted free agent offers sheet deadline. April 23rd through 25th is the end. Wait, when?
April 17th is my birthday.
Ooh, right at the deadline.
Yeah.
I'm feeling a little Top Golf.
Me too.
I think we know what we're doing.
Yeah.
Top Golf.
Yeah.
Ace, if you're watching this, we're going to Top Golf.
Top Golf. And then I also want to go-karting. I've never been go-karting.
Sure, I don't know where you're going to find that around here.
I want to find a place.
But yeah, April 23rd through 25th is the NFL draft. Honestly, before that, we'll probably give like a sneak preview, like a player by player breakdown of guys at certain positions. May 1st, 5th-year option deadline. So if you're going to give a guy a 5th-year option or one of those rookies a 5th-year option, go ahead. May 19th to 20th is the spring meetings. June 1st is dead cap split. June 15th, the restricted free agent qualifying offer deadline. July 15th is the tag extension deadline. So, yeah.
And the NFL draft is in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Yeah. I'm looking for. When is it going to be here? That's what I want to know.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, because I don't it's supposed to be on Washington, and then it's going to be another place. One thing I wonder when is it going to go to Miami? That's going to be crazy.
I'm just going to look up Tampa. I'm just curious about Tampa.
I know we're getting the national championship. I don't know about.
$2027 says it's going to be held in Washington, D.C.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
28 hasn't been announced.
28 has not been announced yet. Interesting. I feel like they should have announced those in advance and stuff, so cities can start planning. How they announce Super Bowls and national championships. Give a city time to prepare and stuff and get ready for it, because it is a big deal. When the draft comes, obviously. So I think you should kind of give teams a chance to get ready and prepare. But yeah, also I do want to point out we have 2 undefeateds left in college hoops.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Arizona, right? Yeah.
Arizona Wildcats. And we also have the Miami of Ohio. Oh, snap. My bad. Hold up. My bad. I hit the wrong thing. We have Miami of Ohio, the Red Hawks, and the Arizona Wildcats.
Okay. All right. Interesting.
Yeah,
Arizona's what? Gonna close
number 1.
I know they're number 1, but they're closing in on what? Close to 20 games now, I think. I don't remember, but
let's see. Arizona Wildcats men's basketball. So currently, again, first in the Big 12, they are at 21-0. They've won 12 at home, 5 on the road, 8 conference wins. Yeah, dude, they've been rolling. And then even in the men's round right there in the Big East, UConn's 20-1. You got, dude, this is actually some pretty interesting basketball.
Nebraska 20-1.
Yeah, they just lost last night.
They lost last night. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Hawaii's good at basketball. They're 15-4.
Yeah.
This is wild. Wow. This is gonna be an interesting tournament, dude.
Yeah. Let's do a bracket.
Oh, of course. We got to. But yeah, Miami of Ohio, 21-0 as well.
Yale's 15-3.
And then you've got UT Martin 15-5, Navy's 15-6. Texas A&M right now leads the SEC 16-4. Wow.
Ooh.
Okay.
And
then, of course, we talked about it last night. Bethune-Cookman leads the SWAC at 6-1. FAMU's in second at 5-2. Yeah, it's gonna be. And then North Dakota State, they lead their league. They're probably gonna make the NCAA tournament too.
Crazy.
Right? Wild times, man. Wild times. But folks, that's all we got for you for this evening. We hope you've enjoyed. We ran through everything.
Take it early that I'm saying Gonzaga's gonna win it all.
I can't bet on the Zags, man.
I'm not betting on them. I'm just saying I think they're gonna get to the Sweet 16, and I think they're gonna progress through from there.
Actually, you know what? I'm glad you reminded me of that because we were about to get out of here, but we do have some take it or leave it this evening.
That's just my hot take right there. I'm trying to think, where are they at? Where is Gonzaga? What conference is Gonzaga in? Oh,
So,
West Coast. Okay, yeah, they're 21-1.
yeah,
Come on.
they've always been good. The thing is, I've put Gonzaga to win my bracket before, and Gonzaga can never get it done, man.
Yeah, I always had
Gonzaga.
them going into the top 8 or at least the top 8. I always see them
Oh, the
going
Elite
past.
Eight?
Yep,
Yeah.
and they would lose to like
Okay.
either UNC or Duke or someone else. I don't know who they would face, but yeah.
Usually. Actually, you know what? Here we go. I do have some take it or leave it for this evening before we wrap up.
Okay.
Here we go. So take it or leave it. Number 1, Arizona will finish the college basketball season undefeated. Or let me specify.
Oof.
Because I know it's risky to say they'll get through the tournament. Here we go. That's better. Arizona will finish the college basketball regular season undefeated.
And they're 21-1 or 21-0.
21-0.
How many games do they have left? I don't even know.
So Arizona has, let's see here. Let's see. So they've got let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more games left.
Oh my God. Okay.
At the moment, they play
Arizona
1,
State.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more ranked teams.
Damn.
The best ranked team they play is going to be number 8 Iowa State on March 2nd on my birthday. Wow.
I'd also say Houston too. They might lose to Houston. Houston's doing really great too.
Yeah, number 10.
I might leave it. I feel like they're gonna lose, and honestly, they could even lose to their rival this Saturday against Arizona State.
You know what? I'm gonna take it. I think they're going undefeated in regular season. I'm taking it.
I'll leave
Let me
it.
give you that. Let me give you the other one here. Take it or leave it. Bill Belichick will get into the Hall of Fame on his second time around because he was snubbed for the first ballot.
As the same, yeah. Take it, and it'll be the same year that I guess will Brady get mentioned.
Let's see. Let me look this up. That might be it too. Wait, let's see. What year is Tom Brady eligible for the Hall of Fame? He's eligible in 2028. So he's not eligible next year. He's eligible in 2028.
Gotcha. Yeah. You got to take it. I got to take that. I mean, dude's been doing it
because
for
I think
time. To get snubbed like that, like, I'd be like, come on.
Yeah, there's too much heat on the Hall of Fame committee to not put him in next year. So I think they have to do it.
Yeah.
They have to do it next year. You have to.
Yeah.
Here's the next one. Take it or leave it. Sam Darnold will be the first QB from the 2018 draft class to win a ring.
Take it. Take it all the way. Seahawks are winning.
Yeah, Sam, I'm taking it.
I really do.
And then here's the last one. Take it or leave it. Zach Robinson will make the Buccaneers a top 5 offense in 2026. Because this is what he said on the radio. I'm going to share this for you. Because he came out and said this, and I'm like, oh, he's swinging for the fences.
Last question. We do a segment every Tuesday, Zach, called Fill in the Blank. So fill in the blank for me. The Bucs will have a top blank offense in 2026.
5.
Ooh, I like it. I love it. I mean, we saw that a couple years ago. Liam Cohen's obviously a good friend of yours, and the offense was humming. You're confident we can get there. Top 5 offense.
Hey, we're going to be attacking at all times. That is going to be our number one thing. We are applying pressure to the defense every single snap through pre-snap motion, tempo, you name it. We will be in full attack mode at all times, and the guys are going to come back, and it's going to be a lot of fun to get working with the fellas and get this thing going.
I like the confidence in him. I do. I like the confidence. I like that he was just like top 5. I mean, even look at his coaching career and history. I mean, he's been with the Rams pretty much all throughout, except for a little stint with the Falcons. But I feel like the Bucs landed. I feel like the Bucs landed a good OC for sure. I feel like I have.
Yeah, man, we'll see.
For this. Any better? You better perform. You better keep to your promise.
Yeah, because people don't forget, and that's recorded. That's out there in the universe.
It's out there. It's recorded. We heard it for here live, folks. So, yeah.
And then it was replayed here.
Yeah. Zach Robinson, if you're listening, please bring the Bucs back to an NFC championship.
That's a stretch.
That would be a stretch, but, it's not possible.
But folks, that's going to do it for us this evening. We hope you've enjoyed. This was awesome. Again, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Of course, continue as well to make sure you tune into the Rattler Roundup podcast live Tuesday at 8 p.m. And then be sure you tune into this podcast, the Run Gun Podcast live Wednesday at 8 p.m. Mr. Sassor, I appreciate you joining me, man.
Thank you, as always, for your time. Appreciate it. Love coming on here every week.
Of course, man. And for you, the viewer, as always, y'all take care. Stay safe. Stay blessed. I will see you over on ONG Strike Zone here soon. Good night.
See you later.